Hello, and welcome to Skills for Success with Big Brothers Big Sisters of New York City. We are the nation's first and the city's largest youth mentoring organization. Our vision is that all youth achieve their full potential, and we hope that these presentations help bring you closer to doing so. Before we begin, please take the pretest we have provided so that we can both gain a better feel for your current understanding of time management. I'm Sarah, an MSW intern for Big Brothers Big Sisters of New York City, and I'll be guiding you through today's lesson. We're going to start off today by defining time management. Then, we'll move on to a discussion of the benefits and consequences of time management. We'll spend a little time on self-reflection, and finally, we'll explore different strategies to help you effectively manage your time. Let's get started. By this point, we've used the term time management a few times, but what does it actually mean? In its most basic definition, time management is the ability to use one's time effectively or productively. Essentially, time management enables people to get more and better work done in less time. So, why is time management a topic worth talking about? As students, you're faced with a steady flow of deadlines and competing priorities, school assignments, social obligations, job commitments, family responsibilities, the list goes on. The consequences of not managing your time well can include missed deadlines, poor work quality, higher stress levels, and overall burnout. As you may have noticed, these consequences can potentially build upon each other. Developing effective time management strategies can help break this chain. Developing effective time management skills has many benefits, such as improving the quality of your work, increasing productivity, and reducing frustration and stress. Time management looks different to everyone. Take a moment for some self-reflection and consider the following questions. Do you think you manage your time successfully? What strategies do you use to manage your time? Have your strategies changed while learning remotely? What type of procrastinator are you? Please pause the video and take a couple of minutes to think about your answers to these questions. To find out what type of procrastinator you are, please take the quiz that was included with this course. This information will come in handy when we start discussing the first step in building your time management plan. It is easier to manage your time when you know your values and priorities. Knowing them can help act as a guide when coming up with your time management plan. Try making a list of your top 3 or 4 of each to help you get motivated to make some noticeable changes. Before we identify time management strategies, it is important to know the areas that are pain points for you. This is where it will come in handy to know what kind of procrastinator you are and what your working style is. Do you get bored easily? Distracted easily? Do you write things down but forget where you put the list? These are the obstacles in getting to your goals, the real reasons why you haven't achieved your desired results in the past. It is critical that you are aware of where you need to focus your attention and what you need to change in your approach. Know thyself is an important first step to making effective change happen. Now that we've had some time for self-reflection, let's go over some effective time management tips. Remember to choose the skills that work best for you. A common barrier to effective time management is your personal environment. If you can, try to design your workspace as an area where you can be most productive. Find a comfortable spot, get rid of distractions, make sure you have easy access to your work materials. If you can, avoid working on your bed, as your brain associates this spot as a space for rest and relaxation. Trying to get a lot of work done on your bed can make it difficult to find the proper motivation and can potentially affect your sleep schedule. Setting goals is an extremely effective way to manage your time. However, not all goals are created equal. To make sure your goals will aid you in managing your time, make sure they are SMART. S stands for specific. Clearly define your goal. M stands for measurable. How will you know when you have reached this goal? A stands for attainable. Is achieving this goal realistic with effort and commitment? R stands for relevant. Is the goal worthwhile? Is it the right time to accomplish it? T stands for timely. When will this goal be achieved? A good example of a SMART goal is, I will practice giving a speech in front of my family every Wednesday for 15 minutes. Can you come up with any for yourself? Feel free to pause the video and brainstorm some potential SMART goals. Another common time management strategy is simply planning ahead. Take some time either in the morning or the night before to organize your space and create a list of the tasks that you want to accomplish that day. Whether it be on paper or online, have somewhere you can write down all your due dates and commitments. Using a calendar with time slots allows some people to allocate a certain amount of their day to routine activities, checking emails, making calls, etc. Keeping a calendar can help you be productive, prioritize, stay on track, and remember to take breaks. Take a moment and ask yourself this question. When you have a challenging project to do or a big deadline to meet, do you tend to put it off? If so, how do you feel when you are not working on it but know that the deadline is approaching soon? If you sometimes or usually put off challenging tasks, you are not alone. However, putting off working on these tasks can cause increased rates of anxiety and can hinder your ability to focus on other work effectively. Therefore, you should challenge yourself to take care of your biggest tasks in the morning or at the start of your day, as this is the time when you will have the most energy. Getting these tasks out of the way early can help reduce your anxiety and give you a sense of accomplishment to get you through the rest of the day. Effective time management does not mean working productively every minute of the day. Instead, it helps you find a balance between work and rest and recreation. Therefore, it is important to take small breaks frequently to avoid burnout. Some strategies include working in sprints. Give it all you've got for a short period of time. In between these sprints, take mini breaks every 20 to 30 minutes or so. When taking a break, separate yourself from your work completely. A study in the journal Cognition showed that people can maintain their focus much longer when their brains are given something else to think about every 20 minutes. Do some self-care, whatever that looks like for you. But be careful not to engage in an activity that you know can cause you to stray from your schedule. For example, try not to play video games during your mini break if you know that you usually cannot play for just 20 minutes. Make sure to include these breaks in your schedule. Building breaks into your schedule will help you stay on course and reinforce your sense of accomplishment. We are all motivated by and find inspiration in different things. Simply doing your work just to be done with it is not motivation enough for many people. If that's true for you, then take some time to find your motivation. With that, we've reached the end of our lesson. Thank you so much for your participation, and please make sure to take the post-test we provided so that we can assess how your understanding of time management has changed since the start of this lesson. Bye for now.